Thank you, Lee. Now on Bounce, with the spring cleaning season upon us, a local business wants to share ways you can help elderly family members get their homes clean and tidy without stress or injury. I want to welcome Bill Osborne, a Right at Home franchisee. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having us. Certainly appreciate it.
What exactly is your business, and what do you guys do? Let's go over some ways we can help our elderly loved ones.
So Right at Home is an agency that provides in-home care mainly to the elderly, where we can do as little as helping with transportation, meal preparation, light housekeeping, up to some personal care, including some hygiene things, maybe help in the shower, or some incontinence care, and things of those nature as well.
Right.
So we're across the greater Charlotte region. We have a Lake Norman office, Charlotte office, Gastonia office, and now in Rock Hill as well.
Okay, good deal. Now, so you have kind of a system of how you work all this, right?
Absolutely, definitely.
Well, let's let everybody know what you got going on.
So when we're talking about spring cleaning, right, I like to talk about, first of all, is coming up with a plan, right? The first thing we want to do is come up with a plan. When we come up with a plan, we're going to use the acronym CHILD, okay? So the first thing that you're going to do is create a checklist.
Okay.
And so that checklist is going to help you prioritize what needs to be done. The second thing is think about recruiting some help. You know, talk to your neighbors that you trust.
Right.
Your family members. It's a good time to involve the family with your loved one, right?
Right. Everybody pitching in.
Absolutely. Yeah. I&L is include your loved one, right? We want to make sure that they're included, that they're, give them as much independence as possible, let them make as many decisions as possible, right? And the last thing that's really important is documents, right? So make sure that you're finding, you're looking for, and protecting those important documents, whether it be power of attorney, healthcare documents, for the veterans out there, fellow veterans, that they have their DD-214. That's DD-214. That's very important to keep and have, okay?
A lot of people forget about the documents, don't they? That's one thing you do, and that's one of the most important things you can do, right?
That's not a better time, really, than when you're going to be doing your spring cleaning, to make sure you gather all those documents. That way, if there is something to happen in the future, that you have everything all ready to go, right?
Right.
So the next thing that we're going to do is evaluate the home, right? So unfortunately for seniors, falling is going to be the #1 fatal and non-fatal cause of injury for seniors.
Right.
Okay, so we want to go through the house and make sure that we're reducing the amount of fall risk as much as possible. So, immediately start thinking about rugs, especially rugs that are slippery on the hardwood floors or the linoleum. We don't want to be skating across the floor, right?
Yes.
So use non-slip rugs, okay?
Okay.
You're also going to want to make sure the rugs aren't flipped up on the carpet and things like that, okay?
Right.
Another thing to think about is on contrary to belief, this is not the bar that my wife keeps next to the door for at the ready for when I come home late for work.
I got you.
But this is a grab bar, okay?
Yes.
And we want to make sure that this is properly installed to code in the bathroom to help also prevent slips in the bathroom from happening. So near the toilet, near the shower, or the bathtub as well there.
Would be good in the kitchen as well? Could you use that?
You could use it in the kitchen. Primarily, you'll see it in the bathroom.
Okay.
The last thing that's really important to think about, especially as we've been hearing in the news lately, is all your carbon monoxide and your smoke detectors. Let's go ahead and just refresh all the batteries in every single one of those that are in the house.
It's always a perfect time, right?
Absolutely. So the next thing to think about is just decluttering. Okay, most of the time there's a lot of clutter in the kitchen and the bathroom.
Right.
So in the kitchen, let's get rid of all the expired food that's in the fridge. It's also a good time to start thinking about where is it most useful to have the utensils that the elderly are usually using for their cooking on a daily basis.
Right.
Keep those close by so they have easy access to those as well.
Makes sense, yes.
In the bathroom, maybe in the bathroom more than the kitchen, another thing to do is to think about going through all those old pill bottles and throwing away all of your expired medications, right? It's also a good time to start thinking about using a pill planner, something like this. It makes it a little bit easier to remember what's going on with their pill situation or any kind of medications that they might be taking.
Organization is great. You probably could talk for days on this, because you had so many great ideas. You wanted to mention something real quick, because I know we got to end the segment, but two things you want to mention.
So thank you so much to our awesome caregivers. You guys are a blessing out there every day, improving the quality of life for those we serve. We're very proud of you. We love you. And especially a shout out to my beautiful wife, Coranda. I love you, babe, and I can't wait, and I'm looking forward to meeting little Ozzy in July.
You're announcing this right here on TV, that you're just getting...
We are expecting our first child in July, and this is the first time we're telling the public right now, everybody, letting it out. Kind of letting the cat out of the bag here tonight. Not a better time, so I appreciate it.
There you go. No problem.
Thanks so much
and
for the
thanks
help.
for coming on the show, man. Congratulations to you. For more information, log on to WBTV.com. Look in the Web Extra section right there on the homepage. Whole lot of good information for people. Be very careful at this time of the season. We're going to be back with more news on Bounce right after this.